You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And here is Burke after the three-pointer from Jeff Teague. Passes it to Jay. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his third assist on the night.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Now here's Teague. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Brooklyn. Shoots. It's good. And the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Duncan.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense. But I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. It's checked in for Hayward. And it's Doc in for Thompson. A nice shot by Teague.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now Burke. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Shot from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. Burke's got 9. Here's Fry. The shot is off. And so we conclude the first half. Jazz lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of it.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
So far in the game for prime time, he's got 17 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Hayward 3 and Favors the 4. Exum is out there with Thompson. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. First free throw is good. Exum hits them both. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Out to Hayward. Here's Favors, but they recover it. Dishes it to Exum. Pass to Hayward. There's the feed to Exum. There's the pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Exum. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Well, they won last time, and it wasn't even close, largely because they caused so much foul trouble that they were playing against a makeshift lineup for a lot of the game.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 6. 17-foot shot on the way, and he gets the bucket. Exum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jeffries. Going back to what Steve was talking about, once the fouls started piling up, Clark, on the other side, things really got out of hand.
Yeah, it really got ugly, got messy, and it did so in a hurry. And at that point, you just knew they didn't have the weapons to get back into it.
Thompson with the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. You look at primetime, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December, taking a look at Oklahoma City. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Utah, they're looking to salvage what they can of the season.
Well, I think for Utah, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see that there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes. And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this 3rd quarter.
The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Now, here's Exum. Teague covering. Exum dishes to Gobert. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Millsap. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 7 rebounds in the game.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this 3rd quarter.
Tries again. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 6.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Here's Thompson. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 8.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's Teague. He's got 12. That's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Hayward a screen on Teague. Thompson outside, from outside the arc, and the basket good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Millsap, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's Thompson off the drive. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thompson's got 11.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. Jeffries the pass to Fry. Laid in with a nice touch. Off the glass. Fry's got his first basket.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Favors. Can't connect from short range. Here is Jeffries, defended by Hayward, 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
What a struggle for him. A goose egg in the box score today.
Exum with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Rejected by Millsap, but he stays with it. Here is Jeffries. He's got 25. This one for three. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Millsap.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since. They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for B. Burks comes in for prime time. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Jay's checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Burke in for Exum.
He just is not happy without how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Now here's Favors. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 4. Millsap has the open look. Rebounded by Hood.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And, Steve, they need it now more than ever. This is a critical juncture in this game.
Rejected by Millsap.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
On the wing in Atlanta again with the bucket.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now here's Favors, averaging 13 points a contest. 3-pointer. Calderon, no good. The Hawks shooting 49% in the game. They'll take that. Here's Millsap. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And a nice jump for the offense in the second half. They're now up above 50% shooting for the game.
And, Steve, it's no surprise to see them in the lead. I mean, when you score efficiently like that, you keep a lot of pressure on the other team.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Jeffries.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
We've got prime time. Paul Millsap out there with Duncan. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Teague in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Calderon. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Burke. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. And that's 13 points for Trey Burke.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Jeffries kicks to Duncan. Blocked. Tries again, and there's the call on Rudy.